So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto. He's got goal! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Reims are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. No, that was never going to make it. And it's Fernando Torres, and he was quick to react. Aim forwards. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Lahm. Some good work on the right flank here. Cleared away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Has a goal! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to...
Now the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Reims with the corner, there first. Nesta tries to clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Lahm. Messi. Rijkaard. And it's Fernando Torres. Mbappe. Now it's Torres. Wilshere. No, again there's no way through. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Zaire Emery. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rummenigge.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well played for Rijkaard. And here's Roberto Carlos. That's really well cleared.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lam. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Rummenigge chasing after it. That has been cut short. And it's been given away. Now this could be a chance. He's got the shot away! He's scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Nesta. Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Wilshere. Couldn't squeeze it through. Played out to the right. That is good strength. Oh, great header! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Pumas, one of the big clubs in Mexico, the Big Four, and they have a following to match. Nigh on 70,000 proudly parading their colours. And already we're underway here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Del Piero. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Lam. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Alcantara is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ball is over the line. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lam.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Roberto Carlos.
This is what good chemistry is.
He gets big! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He has found a way through. Messi has a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Haaland. And it's Lam. Very nicely done. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Del Piero. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Del Piero. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's clever. That is a brilliant interception. And he thumps it clear.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Out for a throw. And it's Lahm. Always onto this. Haaland. Oh, that's neat. Drogba.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Lahm. Messi. He's found a way through. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrarán los horarios de los trenes de todas las estaciones cercanas. Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 9, número 11.
That gets things going for the second half.
Número 4, número 21.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
No, again there's no way through. And here's the chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Seedorf. Gently done. And he was quick to react. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's picked his way through and claimed it back swiftly. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf wins the duel this time. Lahm. Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Adams. Chance here to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collar, he's beaten the last. Collar! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And here's Haaland. And it's Lahm. Beckham. Fires it, tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely aimed pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Eto'o.
Bumazunam are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lahm. And That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Looking for options for movement. Corner! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter,
It's a quick one. He won't be happy with that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely measured pass. And here's Mbappe. Neymar. Maldini gets it clear. Pumas have reclaimed it. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Seedorf has given away a free kick.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 8. Lo reemplazará número 6.
Into the last 5 minutes. Beckham. And he's intervened well there. That's a throw. And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Se van a
Beckham.
jugar 2 minutos de
2
compensación.
minutes to be added on. Roberto Carlos. It's run loose here. Collier. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Beckham taking charge of the dead ball. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top drawer. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe!
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinches it off him.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence.
He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's been shifted off it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lahm. He could be in here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found a way through. Maradona. Still goalless. Maradona. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get onto this? No, it's not getting there. And it's Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nesta cuts out the pass. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gullit, he's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Endrick did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And the flag has stayed down. He chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Endrick clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And now they can spring out of defence. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Belletti. Endrick.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
He can run onto that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Adams. Now it's Thuram. Lukaku. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. Looks a good ball through. Now Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Maldini. Oh, what a great chance! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So it's away we go then. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the hit! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now that's well seen too. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Petit works it forward. Well timed, excellent interception.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Petit.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pedri. Maradona. Some really good ball movement. And that was very necessary.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Maradona. Maradona cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. And it's Petit. Davids. Oh, good ball. No goals as yet. Lam. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Interesting ball. Davids. And the shot! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Petit. Now it's Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Out for a throw. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And now the breakaway. Now it's Pedri. Petit. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar. Costa Curta cuts out the pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Tomiyasu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Maradona. Davids, who does have an assist to his name. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Bastoni, Davids, Petit. Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lahm showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Sorlot. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Petit. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Pedri. Great ball if he can get there. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Might want to be careful there.
Maradona. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Sorlot. He's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Carlos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Adams is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Played back in. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Beckham, and it's Lahm. He's in plenty of space here. Adams attempts a clearance.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
This is their second corner of the game. He rises! Davids tries to clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Maradona gets flagged offside. Maradona. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, given offside once more. Referee's given a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pizarro. Musiala. Oh, great low ball in.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Maradona. This might spell danger. Musiala. And Torres! Hernandez getting this one clear. Collier. No, that's been intercepted. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And it's Pizarro. Gets his pass away. 5 minutes left on the clock. Costa Curta. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Beckham.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
2 minutes to be added on. Pizarro. Stood up well to him there. Musiala looking to run onto it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come, and it's been given away. And the shot! Goal! That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that's it. That was always inevitable. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And here's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved in acres of space out. Terrific header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Rijkaard. Wan-Bissaka promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had a hit! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Quarter of an hour played. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Messi. Haaland. Luis Suarez. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's a key interception. Gets his pass away. Messi. Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Nedved. Luis Suarez. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a loose ball. He's cut it out. Rummenigge.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Some good work on the right flank here. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No, that's been intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played in by Roberto Carlos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And it's Messi. The ball has bounced loose now. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And Wan-Bissaka. Nedved is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Has a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Rummenigge. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Neymar. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Deep into stoppage time. Maldini calmly anticipates. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19 será reemplazado por el dorsal 18.
The second half then, just getting going. Pull it. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Messi. So what can they make of this? And here's Nedved. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm. Rijkaard.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Nedved.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well read, nice interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
60 minutes played.
Asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get free, and pull it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first.
Neymar. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. Goes in for the header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No, he's not getting past him there. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate...
Totti! Just off target. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without complication. Lahm. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he finish?
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And they're back on the ball again. That is good alertness. And it's Totti. And the shot! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot. Heads it! Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a fabulous ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Donnarumma has that under control. Collier. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
2 minutos de descuento.
Lahm climbs up big. Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
Now some movement on the
Messi.
bench, and we are going to see a change.
13.
Barcelona take the lead. Now, referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. This might spell danger. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's really nicely played.
There they go, hunting again.
Referee has just said play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neither of these two want to come off second best. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. Works it forward.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the...
Rafael Leao! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rafael Leao is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Terrific header! Cleared without complication. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Rudiger. So it is still 0-0. Bergami. Indonesia were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Rudiger. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. McAllister. Van Dijk. Haaland is herring after that one. And it's Lahm. And it's Messi. And now the hit! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Bergami.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Chance to finish! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Osimhen. Vinicius Junior. And that has been clubbed away. Bergami. Rijkaard. And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Bellingham. Nice ball. And Osimhen!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And here's Rafael Leao. Messi gets his pass away. Osimhen. Acuna. McAllister. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here? Osimhen. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. McAllister. Messi. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And here's Haaland. Oh, what a ball! Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's Rijkaard.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bergkamp. And he's in on goal. Haaland! It's in!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
McAllister. Some resolute defending there.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tunisia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
It's a pretty loose pass. Collar, and it's Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Osimhen. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hernandez. And Messi! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
10, Messi.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
9, Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Odegaard.
Number 18.
Vieri.
Number 41.
Here's Rodri.
Number 15.
Back into the
And
middle.
Masih.
And he was alert to it.
Odegaard. Number 16. Rodri.
Now it's
Substitution.
Neymar.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
He's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Rijkaard. Odegaard. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Sorloth. Koller is the guilty party there. Bergomi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
En-Nesyri, and he's En-Nesyri!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. That looks a good ball through. Bergomi. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this.